Today, as we have already reported, Donald Trump Jr. finally has found himself a seat at the collusion table with his daddy. And now Trump Jr. is making a mockery of this new development by retweeting different articles about the subject and shading each one. He retweeted the New York Post that called the breaking story from the New York Times boring, saying, "The Times expose on Donald Trump Jr. is a big yawn." He also responded to The Hill's report that Senator Susan Collins, who sits on the Senate Intel Committee, would like to set up an interview to get to the bottom of the shady business that is treason. He said, "Happy to work with the committee to pass on what I know." The tweet read with sarcastic undertones, as did another he posted, where he defended the meeting with the Russians, saying, "Obviously, I'm the first person on the campaign to ever take a meeting to hear info about an opponent. Went nowhere, but had to listen." Sunday, former White House ethics lawyer Richard Painter told MSNBC that this is indeed a treasonous act, which is an impeachable offense, and Republicans and Democrats need to get it together to crack down on this Russia scandal.
We do not collaborate with Russian spies unless we want to be accused of treason. And I can say I worked for 2.5 years as the chief ethics lawyer of the Bush administration. The Bush administration never would have tolerated this. And if this story is true, we'd have one of them, if not both of them, in custody by now. And we'd be asking them a lot of questions because this is unacceptable. This borders on treason. If it is not, it's self-treason.
Trump and his son must think this is a joke. Treason is nothing to laugh about, especially when your ass is sitting behind bars. I don't know how many more red flags on the Trump family there needs to be with this Russia scandal. Here is the proof all you Trump supporters scream that you need. Let's make a move and put these criminals in their rightful place. That's jailed. And then let's move on to bigger and better things, like getting clean water for Flint, better health care, funding for our HBCUs, you know, things that actually matter. Trump and Russia should not be the focus of America's growth. Let's get back to when the White House was for and of the people. I'm Rebecca Azor, and for authentic news you can count on, visit content.news.